Well, here we are at the end of July, which means it's time for Cock of the Month. So stick around and find out who will be taking the title in this video. Hello, I'm Mr. G, and welcome to another one of my videos. As you may have noticed, I've not done a Cock of the Month video for a few months now and got a bit of a backlog. So this video is going to be a triple bill edition. So let's get it started. May had a couple of choice candidates, including Douglas MacLeod, who was arrested for punching his wife for not getting undressed fast enough. The Republican had often said his family values and faith had defined him. Police arrived at his home to find MacLeod wasted with a glass of wine in his hand and his wife with a bloody nose. MacLeod's wife said he was drunk and often stabbed when under the influence of alcohol. Now normally this would have been an automatic win for MacLeod, but he was superseded by the Alabama Senate, who passed their abortion law. The law banned abortion with the exceptions of health risk to the mother, and no exceptions for rape and incest. That means that a woman could be sexually assaulted and become pregnant, would have no option but to carry to full term. If she aborted, she would face a stiff jail sentence. The abortion ban is the strictest in the US and has had civil rights groups pledge an immediate challenge in the courts. Elizabeth Warren, the Massachusetts senator and 2020 contender, tweeted, "This ban is dangerous and exceptionally cruel, and the bill's authors want to use it to overturn Roe v. Wade. I lived in that America, and let me tell you, we are not going back. Not now, not ever. We will fight this, and we will win." The Alabama legislation was passed 25-6. That means 25 men think it's okay to control women's bodies. If these men want to stop abortions because they are pro-life, why don't they make it legal that every man in the state must have a vasectomy, which can be reversed? Oh, that's right, they don't want to control men's bodies. So they made the winning entry for May. Well done, guys. You totally deserve it. Moving on to June now, and I was going to make Jeremy Clarkson the winner for that particular month for a tweet that he made about an accident where a man died in a collision. He tweeted, "Dear the police, I know it was a nasty crash in Hammersmith last night, but how can it take this long to reopen the road?" The response was very vocal, including the police, who tweeted back, "We would like to extend an invitation for you to come out on patrol with us for a shift, so you can see firsthand what we deal with." Now again, Clarkson would have become June's winner, but he was overtaken by a bigger cock, and that was none other than Anne Widdercombe. She came after fire after she suggested science could produce an answer to being gay. During an interview, Widdercombe was asked whether people would want to share a platform with her due to her views on homosexuality. She said, "The fact that we now think it's quite impossible for people to switch asexuality doesn't mean that science may not yet produce an answer at some stage." Her comments drew criticism, including Justin Greening, who tweeted, "We don't need a cure for love." Mayor of London, Sadiq Khan, said she was peddling homophobic nonsense. She may have changed her party, but she hasn't changed her stripes. So for this, Widdercombe makes June's winner. Well done, Anne. Don't worry, science is looking into an answer for a cure for being a Tory. July's been a bit of a difficult month to narrow down a winner. We've had a lot of choice candidates, including Donald Trump for his tweets. So interesting to see progressive Democrat congresswomen who originally came from countries whose governments are a complete and total catastrophe. The worst, most corrupt and inept anywhere in the world, if they even have a functioning government at all. Now loudly and viciously telling the people of the United States, the greatest and most powerful nation on earth, how our government is to be run. Why don't they go back and help fix the totally broken and crime-infested places from which they come, then come back and show us how? Now that's funny because 3 of them were born in the United States. The tweets are clearly racist because he's using the "go back to where they come from," when they are clearly not foreigners. Now Trump tried to defend himself when there was a huge outcry about his behaviour with this tweet by saying he doesn't have a racist bone in his body. Bones aren't racist, Donald, but brains are. Your brain is 100% racist. Another choice candidate was going to be Boris Johnson. Johnson was elected by his own party to take over the PM position from Theresa May, and on the first day picked the most scariest cabinet in modern history, including Priti Patel, who are now being forced to resign during May's time for illegal practices for her position, only to now be a Home Secretary, and Gavin Williamson, who is now the Education Secretary and has very anti-LGBT views, in his time when LGBT lessons is being debated to have it in schools education or not. Johnson already has made a prat of himself with his bluster, saying that he will make a new deal with the EU, even though the EU have stated multiple times that they will not be renegotiating the deal. Despite this, these two aren't going to be the winner for July. That honour will go to this guy. A Chinese guy called Sun, who was live streaming and eating poisonous animals, including geckos and insects. The streamer was found dead by his girlfriend, who went to check on him. He'd been streaming on one of the Chinese officials' websites and had amassed over 15,000 followers. In an attempt to attract more followers, Sun played a dangerous game where he spun the wheel marked with things such as centipedes and consumed the item that the wheel landed on. When the police arrived at the scene, they found his laptop still in live streaming mode. The thing is it worth doing dangerous things to achieve a little bit of extra fame? Sun isn't the only live streamer to do stupid things like eating animals alive on air. A female Asian streamer tried to eat an octopus back in May. The octopus latched onto her face and wouldn't let go, and nearly ripped her face as she tried to free herself. These kind of streaming should be banned, as they are endangering their own lives for a bit of fame, and also they need to be policed to stop other people getting influenced by their actions. So for this reason, Sun wins July's coveted prize. Well done, young man, for your C.O.T.M award, and with a bit of luck you might have picked up a Darwin award too. So there you have it, our winners for this video, which means it's time for the jingle.
Fuck you very, very much. 'Cause we hate what you do and we hate your whole crew, so please don't stay in touch.
What do you think to my winners? Do you think they all deserved a place in my Hall of Fame, or do you think others deserved that accolade? Let me know in the comments. I hope you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to try out some of my other videos, like my aging video, down below. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Take care, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.